anybody make the team?
Yeah, made a couple adjustments. A couple guys got optioned. No, but no, seriously, all good. That's the good news. You know, we talk to these guys. We're building up. We're not evaluating right now. That's why we're here. And so it's a good day yesterday. All guys came out of it well.
I thought Evan was about to say something.
Hi. How much of an opportunity is there for the likes of Kent, White, Wynn, Leiter to leave an impression on you here?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for them to do that. And I'll say this: we said on everybody, we're staying open-minded. We're going to hopefully get some work. We talked about it today, Mike Maddox and I, on camp games, B games. We're getting all the innings we can so we can get these guys the work they need and also give us a chance to, to get a good look at them and put them in situations that hopefully they're going to be in at some point this year, if not the start of the year, to be honest. And so hopefully that's how they're seeing it too. This is a great opportunity. We have some spots open. This team is not locked in on the pitching staff, and I want them to feel like that. And I want them to come in here trying to do all they can to not just make a great impression, but make it a tough decision when we break camp.
You need them to make an impression.
Do we need? I mean, yeah, I think it would be big for us because you look at our situation where, we're looking for, some help in the bullpen. I think that's fair to say. Keeping our options open on the rotation, because we have some guys that can help us out in the bullpen there. So these are things we're talking about every day.
Do you see value in taking a young starting pitcher and letting him debut in the major league bullpen?
I think there is value in that in situations. That's kind of a old school way of developing the pitcher, make him a lone guy, and I think that can be a great situation for certain pitchers because they're going to get work, especially early in the season. And you're always concerned, well, are they going to get enough innings? But in a role like that, I think in today's game more than ever, because you are watching, the workload on some starters, particularly early in the season. But I think it's more important, though, to have guys in a role where you think they're going to help you best. So,
well, how come White got those two relief options, two relief appearances for you early? Didn't appear to be much of a consideration when you had all those injuries in the second half. Why?
Well, I think we looked at all our options, and you have to go with what you think you feel the best with at that time. That's all. That's a simple answer to a question like that. I just, Owen, I think it was good for him to get a taste of what it's like in the major leagues, and I think this kid's going to have a nice career in the major leagues.
Did you learn anything about Owen in those two appearances that you liked about him as a pitcher?
Yeah, I'll say this. I really thought he showed poise out there. He didn't look overwhelmed by, pitching in the major leagues. So, that's a good thing. I think he showed that he's got the stuff to pitch up here. So, but we had a lot of options when we were making moves there, and it was nothing against Owen, but we felt like, well, okay, let's go this way. This is what we need right now.
What were the adjustments or changes that Jack Biter made that's helped him? Do your reports tell you anything that he altered or fixed?
What we want Jack to do is come in here, be himself, and just let his natural talent surface. That's he's got the equipment to pitch up here. We're not looking at him to change anything. More importantly for him is to go out there and just compete and be himself. And that's how I want him to look at this spring. Sure, you're going to get coaching and you're going to listen to things, but ultimately it's going out there and doing what you do best, and that's pitch with your stuff, your equipment, and pitch to get the hitter out.
So he kind of alluded to that he was kind of maybe overthinking it and remembering that the game is simple, even though we all know it's not simple. But he that's what he told us just a few minutes ago. Is there truth to that?
I think there is. I think not just for Jack, but a lot of pitchers, even hitters. Sometimes it's important to know that hey, you're here for a reason. You're talented, and everybody wants to get better and improve, and they're going to listen to a lot of things. I'll compare it to a golfer. A young golfer or someone who's not a professional. You're going to look at all these lessons and Instagrams, whatever, and next thing you know, you have 120 swing thoughts when you swing the golf ball. The reason I'm saying that because I'm one of those guys, and so I think pitchers can do that. I think hitters can do that, and we'd like for him to clear it out a little bit and go out there and be himself.